Now we're entering into Brownsville's version of Knob, a hill. You know, if you can recall what is said about that exclusive area of San Francisco. Well, there's everything. The ones I'm going to point out are all of our tios, you name it, cousins. These are the houses of the family. This is Tia Serafina's house. She married Joe Celaya, and of course my great-grandmother and great-grandfather had that house built for her, well, them, in 1910 as the storm clouds were brewing in Mexico for them to get out of Dodge. They prepared it. They bought these two lots, and look at what's next door. That was to be the retirement home of Don Jose Fernandez Toral, and it's in terrible condition right now. I wish somebody would do something with it. Look at the beauty that still shines forward in that house. And that one is presently owned by the Brownsville Housing Authority, and they swear that they're going to put it back in condition. I hope to God so. All right, so that was La Grande Juanita. And then over there at a later stage was Joe Celaya. After Serafina died, he occupied the house. Now look, all of these homes in here, look at them. They look very, very similar, right? Well, the builder was Jose Colunga, and the thing in common with them, they belonged to Uncle JG. I say belonged to Uncle AG. It was the State National Bank. Probably during this period it was a Merchants National Bank, but nonetheless those were his. And you can see the similarity. Right over there, you cannot see it, but that's Tio Emil Kowalski's home, and that's now Sandy Stillman's house. And so now you see the grand similarity of all these homes that Colunga built. And then look at this, is Uncle Albert's house. This one right here, and he kept this one all. It was more modest quarters, but nonetheless, he married young, and his wife died. Annazelle died young, but there's his house on the corner of 3rd and East Elizabeth. And if you look down Elizabeth Street, you're going to see all of those rental cottages. I think there were 47 of them that Uncle JG had. And then, of course, this one coming up here is the real beauty. It's the 319 East Elizabeth, and that was the Miguel Fernandez house and Rosalie Kowalski. You can see, and it was built by her uncle Benjamin Kowalski. So there's all of this in the same proximity. You can see as we you see there's Juanita's back in the background. There's the side of the Miguel. All of this, and then look, I mentioned Rosalie. She married Miguel Fernandez. Well, guess how far she traveled to lodge in for the rest of her life. There's her childhood home. That's Louis Kowalski. You see the French mansard that was designed and built by Samuel Brooks. And then, not to stop there, one contiguous neighborhood, say, we have some very, very interesting historic homes in here, but these are not family. But the one on the corner up there is, actually there's several of them. There's Bloomberg. She was a Kowalski, and she married one of the Bloombergs, out of New York. And there's her house right there. That was Sophia, something like that, Bloomberg. And then there is Aunt Sarah's house. This is the Young house. So J.T. Canales' house right there. But let's go down and see Uncle Augustine Celaya. You see there's that beautiful house that they built in about 1912 for John J. Young Jr. And Aunt Sarah was his daughter, and she married my grandfather's brother. And look, there is, let me get this window down. There is the Augustine Celaya house, and of course his brother Jose married Serafina, so that's the tie there that you have. And so all these are in one contained neighborhood. It was like, hey, this is our family grounds right here, so watch yourself. I'm going to take a long sweep here along St. Francis to show you the rest of the Augustine Celaya house. And there you get it. Isn't it stylish? It looks like Europe for sure. In the design of it, it's not South Texas for that matter. If anything, it would probably be the King William district. This thing will be right at home in the King William district of San Antonio. You see the beauty of it there, and then that top notch there, the parapet is border brick. We could say that, but those windows, the way that those are, this could come out of New Orleans. There's no two ways about it. I heard a tale that when this is Gilbert Hinojosa's house now, the ex-county judge, but I heard a tale that when they were renovating the house, because it got in terrible condition, Theo Augustine actually was run or chased into dementia. He lost everything because LBJ saw him on the opposing party and called the IRS on him. So this house was a ruin by the time Theo Augustine died. But anyway, they were excavating the back portion here, and the privies are in the back. And lo and behold, they found a cranium, a skull. So maybe Theo Augustine got his revenge and got one of those suckers from LBJ's crowd and then flushed him down the toilet. So you never know. Okay. Now we're going to come up on this side of Aunt Sarah's house from the back. And see, Aunt Sarah, being John J. Young's daughter, was born on the Santa Anita Ranch, and that is now the city of McAllen. Well, they got this thing locked up tighter than a drum. I'm behind the bars here, cage, in order to even get in, but there's nobody here at the moment. This is the entrance into the John J. Young house. I have a picture of my Uncle Ernest with Aunt Sarah. Oh gosh, they must be like 3-4 years old on those stoops there, apart from the main entrance. And like I say, she went to Veracruz with my grandfather's brother, and they married. And hi. Okay, let me see. How do I get in here? There you go. Good, good. Okay, thank you. You recognize me? Wait, hang on. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I ran into Diana, who was with the Mexican consulate. Now she works here with GBIC, and this is Aunt Sarah's house and the whole thing. I did a story on this house back, oh gosh, I don't know, 6 years ago with KVEO, so we pretty well covered it. I might do a surface coverage of it in this series as well. It just remains to be seen.